Welcome back to the What's Your Take podcast. My name is Juston Lewis, and I'm here with Joshua Miller. Josh, say what's up to the people, man.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the 4th episode of the What's Your Take podcast. Today, we're going over last week's game against Shorter.
It wasn't a game.
It really wasn't a game. We're going to get into Justin's favorite segment, word association. We're going to cover next game this Saturday, Mississippi College, and of course, we're going to get into the hot takes later on. But before we get into all that, shout out to VSU Soccer.
Yes, sir.
Got the dub just a couple days ago, 6-0
Hat trick
victory.
by Ashley Lewis.
Shout out Ashley Lewis.
I'm trying to tell you, if your last name is Lewis, you might be special.
She had 3 goals that game. She now leads the team with 5 goals this season. And shout out to a former Blazer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Roland Rivers, man. MLK alum. He went to VSU for a few seasons, and now he's
Atlanta, baby.
Yeah, you know, he's tearing it up this season, man. He's tearing it up. So shout out to you, man. We're really proud of you.
Yeah. Shout out to him. Was he second in passing yards?
Man,
Me and Justin used to interview him a lot, you know, so shout out to Roland.
55 points a game.
Slippery rock, yeah. Just got to keep up with him. He's definitely on the Harlan Hill watch early.
Yeah.
Let's get into VSU football, though. Justin,
Let's go, man.
the Shorter game.
Well, first of all, it wasn't a game. It was Shorter. They just have them on the schedule every single season. It's never really a contest, and, you know, Saturday was no different. 44-7 win. New rushing record powered by Jamar Tompkins and Ivory Durham. They both had more than 100 yards rushing. It was a win. I mean, the Blazers are still streaking, man. You know, that's
right.
That's how it is.
Yeah, Jamar, well, the team finished with, 446 total rushing yards.
That's a new school record.
New school record, and had 4 rushing touchdowns. I mean, this is something completely different from what we saw last year.
Yeah.
We looked at the stats. Rogan throw the ball 19 times against Shorter this year.
Yeah.
Last year, threw the ball 30 times. Just shows you a difference in the game. What else did we see? We saw.
I mean, Tyson Shaw. I think he's working his way to being on an all-conference team at the end of the season. You know, he had 4 punts. All of them he pinned them inside the 20, and he had one of them that pinned him on the 1-yard line, which, I mean, Shorter isn't driving 99 yards for a score. So, you know. And then also his kickoffs. He had 7 kickoffs, 6 touchbacks.
Leg. It's getting back there. And the thing about Tyson, he doesn't even get a lot of tries to go attempt a field goal.
Nope.
So the fact that he's doing all this from kickoffs and punts is very underrated, but it's valued.
Let's also talk about the VSU defense. I mean, 7 points. They held them to 106 yards total.
Yeah.
Like, BSU had, 600 plus yards of total offense, and Shorter couldn't even manage to get more than 110. I mean, that's VSU defense, Black Swarm.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
But slick, you guys, I said it was going to be a shutout, and they let that touchdown go. So, I mean.
You got to get off that bandwagon.
I mean, much love, but it should have been 44 zip.
They're not going to shut out every team.
To be 100.
That's just the
I know, but it's Shorter.
Yeah.
But like you said, only 106 yards allowed, no takeaways, which was surprising. I had them taking 3. But
Right. I mean, you know, at this point in the season, VSU is kind of like beefing up, feeling themselves a little bit.
Right.
They have Mississippi College next weekend, and they're kind of just, you know, getting into the groove of things. You know, the win against Shorter, they were able to rest a lot of guys. I think defensively, they were led by a sophomore in that game, Jackson Bull. So, I mean,
everybody got in.
Yeah, you know, it's really telling where the Blazers are right now this season. They know where they are, they know where they need to be, and they're working towards that every week. I mean, it's not a lot to say.
The Blazers are now 4-0 after that Shorter game. Now, Justin, it's time for your favorite segment.
I don't want to do it.
Word association.
I don't want to do it. So, just in case you missed last week's episode, we have a new segment called Word Association. We take a word that has been provided by our production team, and, you know, it's a random word. We don't know the word. We haven't seen what is inside of this.
No, I'm excited.
Last week, he got dream, and I got whimsical. And I'm standing on the point that if you, at home, were giving the word whimsical and asked to relate it to football, you wouldn't be able to do it either. So don't come at me. Don't come
So,
at me.
am I taking the first one?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
We got majestic.
Oh my God.
Majestic. Hey, you know what's majestic?
What is majestic?
Having a backup quarterback like Ivory Durham. It's majestic having, what was it, a 2-time state champion?
Yeah.
One of the all-time North Florida passing leaders in high school history is your backup. Just ran for 100 yards last game. I think that's a majestic sight to see. Your turn, bud.
I don't want to do this.
I'll tuck that back into Groot.
But the show must go on.
I'm Groot.
Dismal. I have something for this.
Here we go.
Shorter is a dismal football program. No disrespect, all disrespect. I know that you guys are working hard over there at Shorter, but come on. You guys have to get it together. I mean, that loss, 44-7, after a 52-0 and another 52-0 the season before that, that is dismal.
Well, you redeemed yourself, Justin. That's it for that one.
Yeah.
Now, to the Mississippi College game, Justin. We learned a lot about Mississippi College
We
today.
did. Oh, yes, we did. 9-game losing streak for Mississippi College. They've never beat VSU.
Well, they did it that one day in like 1990. In 1990 was like the last victory.
Before we were even born, man. Come on.
Long time.
They've
Long
never
time.
beat VSU in my lifetime. Let's put it that way.
Right. And just last year, it was a high-scoring game, 63-42.
Yeah, 35-point second quarter by VSU.
Yeah, they kept up with them every other quarter, but that second quarter was just
35 points in a quarter.
So
On the road at that.
this game, we saw that Mississippi College, leading into this game, has only thrown the ball 34 times. No.
What?
Has only thrown the ball. This isn't completions. 34 times in 4 games.
What was it, 19 completions for
Yeah.
the Choctaws?
Yep, 19 completions, 1 passing touchdown, 0 interceptions. But that's what the Blazers will be coming up on, Justin.
Coming into a game against a defense like the Black Swarm, that is concerning. I'm not going to lie. You're not going to be able to run the ball against the Black Swarm.
No.
I mean, Shorter had 27 rushing yards last game or something in that area. Like,
Weak.
it's going to be rough. I'm not going to lie. You're not going to be able to keep up scoring with the Blazers.
No.
And I know, credit to them. They were in a battle with West Florida last weekend. They lost at the last second. But, it
3, I think.
you're not going to be able to compete with a team like VSU doing that.
No, I mean, running the ball for VSU, they're cheesing because that's just milking the clock. I mean, that clock's just going to keep running. I don't see much happening in this game, but VSU's rushing defense, so this is going to show up in this game. They've only allowed 91 yards a game on 3.3 yards a carry.
Yeah, that's
It's
the Black
looking like a
Swarm.
repeat of the Shorter game last week. I mean, cupcake status. But let's see. Mississippi College defense allows almost 6 yards of play and 411 yards a game. And they haven't played offense like us.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Justin, what's your prediction of the game?
Score prediction or just general prediction?
Let's go with both.
Okay.
Give me your general, then the score to your general.
My general prediction, we will see a game similar to last week where the Blazers are able to kind of share the love. A lot of different players are able to get active. The defense will have a really big game. Score prediction, I don't really like doing these, but I will say 42-14.
42-14.
I think that's the same exact score from last week that I chose for Shorter, so let's go with it again.
Alrighty. Well, I mean, as far as my general take on this game, I'm gonna go a little different. I mean, Mississippi College, we just dogged them a little bit, but last year they put up, 42 points. Over 100 points scored in that game. I mean, I can't say they're finna just put up 1 touchdown or 2. They might hit 20 points.
This is new for you.
This is very new
This
for
is
me.
new.
But, I'm not a betting man.
Okay.
But none of my takes have come true. But I got Mississippi College getting at least 2 scores. Touchdown or field goal. Don't matter. I don't care how it comes. I see them getting at least 2. Either way, Valdosta is going to manhandle them. I still got VSU staying in the 40s. about 40-10. How about that?
40-10.
40-10. And you know what? That's still manhandling them.
Yeah.
Player to watch, Justin. Give it to me.
All right, player to watch. Well, last week I went with Nick Moss. He did have, an okay game for the time that he played. This week I want to go offensive. And I think, my guy, LC Gallimore, the Lambo.
Lambo.
It's the perfect game for him to, have another reminder. He's going to be on the home turf,
For sure, yeah.
I don't see why he wouldn't. And once again, if he has a chance on special teams, all he needs is a crease. All he needs is a crack. And he's gone. Hey, LC, you know what to do.
Get it done, and well, I'm gonna go on the other side of the ball since Mississippi College is a running team. I've got to go with a guy in the trenches that we always go with. That's Joe Mazzone, but I'm also looking at two guys. That's Joe and Thomas and Kuhn. Easily.
This could be their game.
Now,
man.
Thomas, I'm sorry, they don't throw the ball that much. I don't think he's gonna get too many sacks this game, but I still see y'all getting in the backfield and shutting down that run game now. Hot take time, Justin. I wanted to get right into this. I'm going to jump into my hot take because it's going right into the defensive side. I want not one, or not 5, but 10 tackles for a loss as a team.
10
tackles for a loss as a team.
That is
as a
fuego.
Squad,
that is fuego.
As the game. That is fuego, but it's definitely doable.
Can you talk about that a little bit? Because I don't know. That's kind of out there. 10
tackles for a loss. What more do I have to say? All right. What was the game? 2 games ago, we saw the pressure. Actually, it was the Ohio Dominican game.
Right.
We saw the pressure we put on the pocket.
Right.
Now, I know, pass blocking, run blocking is a little different. It's a different type of game, but I feel like the way our defense is, how versatile it is, if you give them this many times to guess what your play is going to be. They're obviously going to run the ball, handoffs. Why not? It's pretty predictable to me. But I'm not a betting man. It's also a hot take for a reason.
All right. I'm going to stay on defense with you. I'm going to take that pressure and take that backfield presence that the Blazers are going to get.
Yes, sir.
Mississippi College does not throw the ball a lot. But on one pass attempt, it will be a pick six. Yes, sir.
Whoa,
yes, sir.
what?
Yes, sir. They don't throw it a lot, but on at least one pass attempt. And I don't know what level it'll come from. It might be, in the secondary with Corey or AB or one of those guys. Or it might come from, Nick Moss or somebody in the front 7, jumping in front of a screen pass or anything like that. And, I think a pick six is feasible. I think they could do it.
Yeah, and just to add a note on that secondary, that's another reason why I got these tackles for a loss, because let's just say they do get down early. They want to throw a lot more than they want to. It's going to be hard to find an open man and to make the right decision on that defense, and that's just more times for us to get in the backfield. So 10 tackles for a loss. What was yours again?
A pick six.
A pick six.
From any level. It doesn't matter what level of defense, but there will be a pick six.
Woo!
We're staying on the Black Swarm, man. Put your
Black
faith in
Swarm.
them.
Do it to them. Don't let us down.
Listen, we try to be smart guys. We try to be, knowing. Just help us out.
I know.
Just help us out.
Make me look like I know what I'm talking about.
Right.
But thank you guys for tuning in to the episode What You Take podcast.
Before we wrap up, if you guys have not read Josh's latest column about Valwood football, please go do it. It got a lot of reactions from the community, but if you guys have not checked that out, please go do it. It was a really, really hot take, if I will. And also, if you're watching the show, if you've come up to us and told us that you enjoy the pod, thank you.
Appreciate it, yeah, for sure.
Shout out to the crew, shout out to Josh, but, shout out to you guys that watch it. You guys are why we're here.
Everybody, thank you. Thank y'all so much, and we can't look more forward to seeing y'all next Tuesday. Can't look more forward. Does that make sense? No. Either way, we love y'all, and see y'all next week.